I despise television commercials, almost with the same degree of contempt as was unfailingly demonstrated by the late Alfred Hitchcock over the years. Nevertheless, in spite of all of that pronounced loathing, even I can concede that there have been those very special television icons which have somehow managed to work their way into our hearts as the generations have gone by.
Ladies, you can't squeeze the Charmin.
But this isn't Charmin, Mr. Whipple. This is new Charmin.
Madge, Palmolive's great. You're an angel.
Oh, well, it's my halo on straight.
Here's Cal Worthington and his dog Spot.
If you need a better car, go see Cal. He's the greatest one by far, go see Cal.
I'd like to have a brand new Ford car or truck for about half price. Well, friends, let me tell you something. There's a
Now watch Bounty make that spill disappear. That's Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
I'm Cy Sperling, president of Hair Club for Men. And by the way, I'm not only the Hair Club president, but I'm also a client.
Hey, where's the beef? I don't think there's anybody back there.
You want something better. You're Wendy's kind of people.
Now, sad to say, the majority, if not the entirety, of all of those much beloved television icons have long since departed from the airwaves. And more to the point, they have not been replaced. Concisely speaking, today's commercials are absolute garbage. And yet, in spite of this, by way of modern advertising, and perhaps by virtue of either being obnoxious or downright bizarre, there have been emerging in today's day and age some modern-day television icons, which, if they haven't captured our affections, have most definitely captured our attention.
Hi, it's Vince with Sham Wow. You'll be saying wow every time you use this towel.
Hi, Kathy Mitchell here with my new Dump Cake Cookbook.
Hi, Phil Swift here for Flip Tape.
And you're worried that you've been paying too much, right?
Yeah.
Now, in tandem with all of that, it was only a matter of time before you tuned into your television set and found yourself looking at this guy.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Thanks to your support, you've helped make MyPillow become one of the fastest growing companies in America. Over the last 12 years, you've helped MyPillow create thousands of jobs right here in the USA.
Now, if your reaction was anything like mine, you perhaps found this guy somewhat earnest and endearing in his mannerisms, and certainly in terms of the plodding, prosaic, Midwestern practicality of both his product and his presentation. I don't know, I found myself kind of liking him, and more than prepared to accept him as a modern-day television icon. Until that day, when, quite unexpected and very much unasked, he decided to reveal to all of us his politics. And that was the end of the line. That was an absolute plug-pulling deal-breaker. Just seeing the images of this individual coupled with that previous White House incumbent, that was all she wrote. From that point forward, I muted his television commercials if I didn't change the station altogether. And yet, in spite of all that avoidance, I nevertheless managed to come across this.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, the CEO of MyPillow. Cancel culture has not only affected myself and MyPillow, but also millions of you out there. Well, my employees and I want to personally thank each and every one of you for all your support.
Now, let's not misunderstand. Whereas I most definitely do appreciate this veritable SOS from a sinking ship, a wounded sinking ship, please do not suppose for a moment that I in any way am endorsing, validating, or advocating what you call cancel culture. Oh no. That, boys and girls, punks and skins, is the grist of a future editorial. And I can assure you that when I get my hands on it, I am going to mangle it in front of your very eyes. as it so wantonly deserves to be. But for now, the silver lining to this particular set of linen is that when there is a concerted, outraged unity of purpose, there can be a coalescence of solidarity, which in turn clearly displays that we the people do in fact possess the power to shut something down. And in this case, whereas I've never been one to wish a business failure, a bankruptcy onto anybody, especially knowing how difficult, how arduous, how much of an uphill battle it is to succeed in today's business world. In this instance, again, it is clearly and wholly, absolutely justified. Especially in keeping with that revelation of this pillow purveyor and the very strange bedfellows of his politics.